people, my name is Bridget and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about some Amazon favorites. You know, Amazon, it's like a guilty little pleasure for me in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. I'll just be scrolling. I'll go to that interesting find little section and look at all the cute weird things, you know, like trinkets and stuff. So I did one of these videos a while back, which I will leave linked down below, but I wanted to update you guys with some of my Amazon favorites because it's just convenient, okay? Is it the best way to do things? Probably not, but it's convenient for a lot of things. So that's what I want to talk about today. I have 3 categories, which is house stuff, pet stuff, and kitchen stuff. So let's get started. Also, if you guys are interested in a small business, I do have the opencrypt.com. It's where my Akasha lashes and 6 feet under earrings are from today. If you're interested, thank you. And I also will be leaving all these products linked down below. They will be affiliate links. If you don't feel comfortable clicking the affiliate link, which is fine, I'm gonna put the thing on the screen for you so you can search it up anyways. Regardless, I just wanted to share things with you, not sponsored. So let's get started with the home section, which is the biggest section first. Firstly, I did just do a bathroom makeover, and the shower curtain I got, I thoroughly enjoy. I think it's a really nice fabric. You do have to put a shower curtain liner behind it, like every other shower curtain, but I really like it. I think it comes in a bunch of different colors. The patterning on it's kind of interesting with a little bit of texture, but the heavy fabric feels nice. So for the price tag, I definitely like that one, and that's the newest thing I've gotten from there that I can recall. Next up, I feel like one of those little people who got the airplanes. Candles, LED stick candles. Now I have so many candles in my house. I probably have about 200 little tea light candles because one time at IKEA they had their whole packs of tea light candles on sale for $1 for 100. So I bought a bunch of them. I do live in a hurricane state, so I feel like having a bunch of tea light candles is cool. I have a bunch of pillar candles too, but a lot of the times with candelabras and things that don't have a candle holder on them, I can't put these, real ones. And candelabras, they do look beautiful, have real candles, but sometimes the wax melts into the little cup on the candelabra where the candle sticks in, and it clumps down in there, and it's just a mess to clean out. So I wanted to try LED pillar taper candles, stick candles. And I got these. Now I was skeptical at first. I was like, this is gonna look crappy. I'm not gonna like how they look in the daylight. But honestly, they come in some different colors. I got the white ones. They have also yellow and I think a gray as well. I just got the white ones because standard candle color. I didn't think I was going to like these sitting in the daylight. I don't necessarily mind them. I thought this part would bother me. I don't mind them, but at night it is so nice. It's so convenient. So I have 2 packs of these currently. These are a lifesaver. They come in a pack of 6. And I will just say the convenience of me taking a little LED remote and bink, bink, bink around the house to have all my fake candles lit just fills my heart with joy. Nothing in this world gives me the same good cozy safe feeling as having candles. So whether they're fake or real, I just like the flickering light. They have a bunch of settings. Yeah, here's the remote. They have a bunch of settings so you can set timers for them. You can turn them on and off. I have them on the candle thing, so they kind of flicker, and it's really pretty. I could do the timer thing, I guess, but I always forget. You can also dim them if they're too bright, which is really convenient. And also this one remote that I got from the first pack works with the other packs as well. You only need one remote. Then I have the extra ones, extra remotes from the other packs that I can set in different rooms if I want to just turn them on from that room. But, since everything's universal, these are just super convenient, and I love them so much. I love them so much. I never dim them, though. I like the full candle flickering brightness to them. That's probably my favorite thing. I can't get over how much I love them. And if you see my background, I have one right here. I have one on this candlestick. There's one in this pumpkin, and there's another candlestick on that. And then over here, there's one on that wall, too. I just have these taper stick candles everywhere because I have a ton of candle holders. And pumpkins and fake plants that I can stick the fake candles in. It's lovely. So highly recommend those. Next up, something staple just to have in your house because everybody needs trash bags. The Amazon Basic trash bags, I was actually really surprised at. I usually get the hefty brand bags with the scent, but I will just say the tall Amazon trash bags that I last minute ordered one day, these have been really nice. They're sturdier than I thought. They're better than the brands you find at Dollar General. They're not as good as the hefty brands, but they're pretty good trash bags for the price. I didn't know Amazon had basic stuff like that, but it's really good if you need a necessity. You're oh, I'm gonna run out soon. Place an order on Amazon. Then when you go to the store, you don't forget, because sometimes when I go to the store, I forget the whole purpose of my trip. Next up, some little night lights. Now I know night lights is like kind of basic, right? These are a 2-pack for $5, I think I spent on these. And these are really convenient for me because they change between white or yellow light depending on what you want. If you want cool light, you want warm light. And also there's a little sensor on the top. So if I plug it in and it's light, it's bright outside, it'll be off. But then if the sensor sees that it's dark in the room, it'll cut on. So I like to put these in front of my cat's feeders, in front of the cat fountains, just like as a little bit of light for them to know where their stuff is in the night. I know cats have better vision than people in the dark, but I like to just put these over their fountains and their feeders and stuff so that when it gets dark outside, there's a little bit light above their area. Next up, this is almost as exciting as the candles for me because it's like a daily use thing. These are ugly and I don't give a I do not care. These cloud slippers from Amazon. I will leave this exact brand link down below. You can see my little toe indentation there. That's not cute. But these are just so comfy for house shoes. Like, I have a bunch of cats. So obviously I don't have the luxury of walking around my house barefoot like I would like. And also with like hard laminate floors and I have very flat feet. It's just not comfortable for a long time walking around that way. And with like cat litter and cat hair and stuff, I just like to wear like flip-flops in the house. But these slippers, they're called cloud slippers and I love them so much. Originally for like house flops, I had just like $1 a pair of like Old Navy flops. And then like where the strap for the flip-flop comes, it would put a callus on my foot and it was really painful to walk on like all the time. So I ordered some Croc flops, like Croc brand flip-flops. And they were like kind of hard compared to what I expected them to be. So I returned them and I ordered these, which were slightly cheaper. I think they were like $17. And these are so comfortable. Like I can wear them all day, every day. We have a pair for outside if I need to like, because obviously I don't want to get my house flops dirty. If I need to go walk to the mailbox, I'll put on the outdoor pair. Like my husband and I have matching ones of these. They're great for the price and like truly for like walking around the house or you know, things like that. It's super easy. I wouldn't wear them out of the house because they're kind of ugly. But, you know, for in the house, who cares? Next up is just a simple cleaning product. And this is some grout pens. I got these because the original grout pens that I had to clean like the grout on my bathroom tile on the floor, they didn't come with replaceable tips. So I found myself like the tip would be like dingy and gross and start falling apart because you're scrubbing it into the tile grout. These actually come with rechangeable tips, so I don't have to buy a whole new pen situation. This has been a lifesaver. These are great, and they also turn out very white. They do come in different colors as well, but I needed the white ones, and they're pretty bright. Okay, this next thing is from my background, and this is this faux baby breath situation. I stuck it in this pumpkin with one of these taper candles that I mentioned earlier in the center. These fake baby breath flowers are so beautiful. I got the black ones, but it has like a ton of purple and red, like the vines themselves are red. These are really pretty. The sticks themselves that they come on the bottom, they're just really bendable sticks. These are like lovely for the price. And lastly, another thing that I linked down below in my bathroom video is just a Snuggie. Not the actual name brand Snuggie, but like an off-brand one. I've had one previously where it had no back on it, which is like a front blanket that had arms on it. And it's not nearly as convenient as having a blanket with arms and a hood that actually covers your back. I feel like that's the part of the Snuggie I was missing in my original one that I had. One that is just a long hoodie, basically, with like fluff on the inside. Really nice when it's cold outside, especially days where I had to go like feed the feral cats and the possums and I had to go outside. I was like, ooh, I better snug up for this one. That's just really convenient to have a Snuggie that's front and back, just a giant hoodie. Moving on to the pet section of this video, let's talk about cat toys. So this is a rechargeable laser toy, right? It has 3 different settings. You just press the button on the back for what setting you want, whether you want fast, slow, or a mix. And then it kind of remembers what setting you had it on last. You only have to press it once when you cut it back on after using it the first time. This is great. It's also adjustable, so I can, you know, whatever direction I want it at. It came with a suction cup to stick on the wall. Personally, because it has this little thing on the back of it, I just put a nail in the wall and hang it on that, and then I just adjust the little head here to tell me where to put it. Our cats really enjoy it. It's working pretty well. I do have to charge it a lot because it has like this little timer sensor on it. It's motion sensed, so if a cat is sitting in front of it moving around and it like catches that thing, that moment where it's detecting motion every like couple of minutes. It like, is there motion here? It detects motion, it'll cut on itself, which is very convenient if I'm not there to cut the laser on for them, but it does drain the battery pretty quickly. So just because it has that motion sensor option, you do have to charge it like once a week, which isn't that bad if you think about it. Next up is a pet bed. Now I have a ton of pet beds, okay? A ton of pet beds around the house because certain cats like certain things. So this one I ordered because I just thought it was precious, okay? And it's a heart-shaped bed. Now, in the listing, it was gonna be like more heart-shaped. This one's just kind of round with like a little indent right here. And it's pretty thin, and the cushion does come out so you can clean it and everything, which is nice. But honestly, the cats really love that bed. I didn't know if they were gonna like it when I got it in because it wasn't as fluffy as I was expecting. But some of the cats like a denser bed, it feels like, and they really like this one. Like, it's not, again, not much cushion in here, but it's good enough for like 2 of them. 2 of them really like it, and I've actually had 2 cats cuddling in here, like one on one side, one on the other. So honestly, I feel like I got my money out of that one. They really enjoy it. It's even more than some expensive beds that they have. Next up is face wipes for the cats. Now, these are eye, ear, nose, everything safe for them. So these are the Free Pup face wipes, clean eye rims and sensitive facial skin for dogs and cats. So if you have a dog, you can use these as well. These are just little tiny thin, like cotton round things. They just look like little cotton round pads, and they're slightly moist. So like, we have a cat with medical problems who gets like drippy mess under her eye all the time. So we didn't want to use just like a regular paper towel or something because it's going to hurt her sensitive skin. These are really nice for doing that. And also, it doesn't seem to bother her as much when we wipe them with this because it's softer on her. And then also, you can use it, obviously not when you're wearing fingernails, but if you have no fingernails on, you can use it to clean the inside of your pet's ears as well, since they tend to get pretty dirty. So this is nice for that. It's really, like, for the price, like, it's gonna last us a long time. Lastly, in the pet section of the video, we have hemp cord, like twine stuff. You can buy this in bulk. This is just an extra one that I have because I have to do some work with it later, you know? And these is just really nice scratchy string. It's the exact same string that comes on all cat trees or cat scratchers. All you have to do is undo it and wrap it around really tightly and then staple the end of it to your cat tree, your cat scratcher, whatever, your cats or animals. I know like dogs tear up stuff a lot, like corners of couches. I wonder if you could wrap that corner of your couch with it and use that to stop their scratching as well. Not sure, but for saving you money from buying a whole new tree, a whole new scratcher, you can just replace the cord yourself. It only takes a couple of minutes. You're just wrapping it really tightly next to the other strand and then kind of smush them together. It's so much easier than buying a whole new tree if you have destructive animals. Last section of the video, now we're going to talk about kitchen things. I only have 3 things to share with you today. The first thing is seasoning jars. I feel like everyone's seen the aesthetic seasoning jars all over TikTok, all over Instagrams and stuff, and like ads and stuff. But I ordered these, and I was looking at spice jars for a really long time because, well, it seems like something unnecessary to put one container into a new container just for the aesthetic. But it's easier to read this way and easier for me to like find things this way. These were super easy to apply. I just dumped them in. They had a little funnel. You can just dump the seasoning in. Tons of different options. They even have things like Cajun seasoning, taco seasoning, all that. Even like chicken bouillon powder. They even have a label for that. You can also use the white labels if you don't like the black ones. They also have ones you can write on, which I appreciate because sometimes I have like Red Robin seasoning and there's no label for that. I have to write it on myself. But it came with a lot of different labeling options. You could also label the top here as well, which I didn't choose to do, but you can. Next up, this is a lazy girl thing. 100%, I don't deny this. Now, I first saw these at Dollar Tree. They were there for like a day, and I've never been able to find them again. So I checked Amazon, and Amazon's the only place I can find these. This is ready pasta. Again, I'm not claiming to not be lazy here. Ready pasta is fully cooked pasta. This is in the gemelli thing. It's al dente in 60 seconds. I'm not a big fan of al dente. Like, I don't want my thing hard. I don't want it overcooked either, but being a little hard like al dente pasta, not my favorite in the world. But this is so easy if I need to make like a chicken. I usually use it for chicken Alfredo or something, and I throw it in the crock pot. So I'll cook it for 60 seconds in the microwave, break it all up, throw it in the crock pot with like some pasta sauce and a meat of choice. Stir it up, put it in there for a while, and it's just an easy way to make dinner without actually having to sit there, boil water for 8 minutes, watch everything. Like, If you're in a rush, cook this up in the microwave, throw in the crock pot with some sauce. You're done. It's easy dinner. I mean, personally, I only own one pot just because I don't try to own a lot of pots and pans because then it leads to me leaving them in the sink. I know what kind of person I am. I hate dishes with a passion, so I only own one pot. And when that pot is dirty, I should be cleaning it to make more pasta, which was kind of the point of me not owning a lot of pots. But sometimes if I'm just boiling noodles, I don't feel like dirtying up a whole pot. So this is convenient for that as well if you're lazy like me. Lastly, here we have Maggi seasoning. Now I saw this on a TikTok. A girl was like, what's missing from your fried rice? This. And I was like, add to cart. Absolutely. You tell me fried rice and I'm here about it. Like, I make Asian inspired dishes 2 to 3 times a week. I would make it every single night. Like, I love Asian cuisine. I would make it every single night, but my husband would kill me. So usually like 2 times a week. I cook 6 times a week. 2 times a week, I make an Asian inspired dish. This is perfect for everything. You put it in your fried rice, you put it in your lo mein noodles, you put it in your chow mein, you put it in anything. Shrimp, it's great on shrimp. It's just like a salty seasoning. It says improves the taste of soup, salads, sauces, vegetable dishes, and a few dashes are sufficient. I use a little bit more than a few dashes because I'm not scared of sodium, but this really helps the flavor. It makes it taste more like that hibachi taste on your rice or your noodles that you kind of expect when you go out. It helps it a little bit. Like, it doesn't add all the flavoring for you. Obviously, to season to your taste, then add this a little bit, but this is fantastic. I bought a 2-pack of these and I gifted one to a pescatarian I know because I feel like they eat a lot of vegetables and seafood, and this is perfect for all of that. Okay, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know something you have on like you've purchased from Amazon and you love, link down below because I'm curious, you know? I need to stop ordering things from Amazon. I really want to, but sometimes when you find something golden, you just gotta stick with it. You never know what you're gonna find. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely and safe day wherever you are. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely one. Okay, bye.